Here's a more natural conversational version. A historical place I visited that really left an impression on me was the Imperial Citadel of Thang Long in Hanoi, Vietnam. This place is fascinating. It was once the heart of Vietnam's political power for over 1,000 years and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's right in the middle of Hanoi, so it's easy to reach, and I went there with my family a few summers ago. The reason we went was that my parents love history, and they wanted my siblings and me to understand more about our roots. Walking around the citadel, I was amazed by how old and detailed everything was. There were ancient gates, old palace foundations, and even remnants of wartime bunkers. I found it incredible that our ancestors were able to build something so grand and resilient without any modern tools or technology. One thing I really took away from this visit was a sense of pride in our heritage. Seeing how people back then protected themselves and made use of the citadel's hidden areas during times of war taught me about resilience. It's not just a place to take photos. It holds stories about survival and creativity. I think this place is important not only for us in Vietnam, but also for the world, because it showcases centuries of history and culture. Preserving sites like the Imperial Citadel allows us to connect with the past and feel a deeper sense of pride. If anyone is ever in Hanoi, I'd highly recommend they visit. It's like stepping back in time and feeling the weight of history around you. This version keeps it friendly and personal, adding a few reflections and insights to sound more genuine and conversational. Here's a natural-sounding sample answer for this topic. One place near the water that I really enjoyed visiting was Nha Trang Beach in Vietnam. It's located along the coast in south-central Vietnam and is known for its stunning coastline, clear blue waters, and lively atmosphere. I went there with some friends during summer break last year, and we were all looking forward to unwinding after a long semester. The main reason we chose Nha Trang was that it's one of the most famous beach destinations in Vietnam, and we'd all heard about how beautiful it was. Once we arrived, we spent most of our time doing beach activities, like swimming, playing volleyball, and even trying out jet skiing, which was a thrilling experience. In the evenings, we'd relax on the sand, watching the sunset and enjoying the ocean breeze. What really made this place memorable for me was the combination of breathtaking scenery and the sense of freedom. I remember sitting on the sand, feeling the cool waves on my feet, and realizing how peaceful and connected to nature I felt. Also, it was a perfect bonding experience with my friends. We laughed a lot, tried new things together, and created some amazing memories. I think Nha Trang is a place that everyone should visit at least once. It's not just about the beach. It's about the calm and happiness that comes with being close to the water and surrounded by good company. Here's a natural-sounding answer for describing a popular tourist destination in Vietnam. A popular destination in Vietnam that draws a lot of tourists is Ha Long Bay, located in the northern part of the country near the city of Ha Long in Quang Ninh Province. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is known for its stunning emerald waters, thousands of towering limestone islands, and breathtaking scenery. Ha Long Bay is popular for several reasons. First, it's incredibly scenic and unique, with its thousands of limestone pillars covered in lush greenery rising out of the water. It feels almost otherworldly, like something out of a fantasy movie, and that natural beauty alone makes it a must-visit spot. Tourists visiting Ha Long Bay can take boat tours that weave around the islands, allowing them to explore hidden caves, peaceful lagoons, and small sandy beaches. Many people enjoy kayaking or even spending the night on one of the traditional wooden junk boats, which lets them experience the sunrise over the bay. There are also caves to explore, like Sung Sot Cave, which has beautiful rock formations inside. In my opinion, Ha Long Bay is worth visiting because it captures Vietnam's natural beauty and has a peaceful, almost magical feel to it. The experience of being on the water, surrounded by the towering islands, is incredibly calming and unforgettable. It's one of those places that leaves a lasting impression on visitors, making them feel connected to nature and giving them a deeper appreciation for Vietnam's landscapes. Here's a sample answer for describing a famous landmark in Vietnam. One of the most iconic landmarks in Vietnam is the One Pillar Pagoda, located in Hanoi, the capital city. This unique structure is one of the oldest and most famous pagodas in Vietnam, known for its distinctive architecture and its symbolic importance in Vietnamese culture. The pagoda was originally built in the 11th century during the Lai dynasty, and it's famous for being constructed atop a single stone pillar, making it look like a lotus blossom floating on water. This design was intended to symbolize purity and enlightenment, as the lotus flower is an important symbol in Vietnamese and Buddhist culture. Although the original pagoda was destroyed and rebuilt over the years, it still holds immense historical and cultural value for the Vietnamese people. The One Pillar Pagoda is fairly small and modest in appearance, but it stands out because of its unique design. The main structure rests on a single pillar in the middle of a small pond, surrounded by lush greenery and lotus flowers. Many people are drawn to the pagoda for its peaceful atmosphere and beautiful setting, which provides a tranquil escape from the city's hustle and bustle. This landmark is deeply important to Vietnam, not just as a piece of architectural history, but also as a representation of Vietnamese values and traditions. It reminds people of the spiritual foundation of the country, and it's a popular place for both locals and tourists who come to pay their respects, seek peace, or simply admire its beauty. The One Pillar Pagoda embodies Vietnam's rich history, making it a source of pride for the nation. Here's a natural-sounding sample answer for describing a famous landmark in Vietnam. A well-known landmark in Vietnam is the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, located in the heart of Hanoi, the capital city. This mausoleum is famous because it houses the body of Ho Chi Minh, the revolutionary leader who played a pivotal role in Vietnam's struggle for independence from French colonial rule and later the Vietnam War. As such, it holds immense historical and cultural significance for the Vietnamese people. The mausoleum itself is an impressive structure made of gray granite, standing tall and imposing in Ba Dinh Square. It has a distinctive architectural style, inspired by both traditional Vietnamese and Soviet designs. The building features a large central hall where Ho Chi Minh's embalmed body is displayed in a glass coffin, surrounded by guards in military uniforms. The surrounding area is beautifully landscaped with trees and flowers, creating a serene atmosphere for visitors. The Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is important to Vietnam for several reasons. First, it serves as a site of remembrance for Ho Chi Minh's contributions to the country's independence and unification. People from all over Vietnam, as well as international tourists, come here to pay their respects and reflect on his legacy. Additionally, it symbolizes the country's national pride and unity, reminding citizens of their shared history and struggles. Visiting the mausoleum is a moving experience, as it allows people to connect with Vietnam's history and understand the profound impact Ho Chi Minh had on the nation. It's a place where the spirit of patriotism is palpable, making it a must-visit landmark for anyone traveling in Vietnam.